Working is
It's okay. I have
Relatable.
still
in the way.
it's a pain in my ass.
I know, man. I hate work. But it pays the bills.
Dude, it's Overwatch League versus Overwatch League. This is intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should pick Anubis.
Overwatch League is.
If they pick Anubis, I am gonna go to Paris.
Oh, gross.
I want to do Havana. Let's do Havana. Actually, no, they're picking.
But what about Horizon, though?
Oh, they're gonna say like Anamar or something. Watch.
Dude, Horizon Lunar Colony is actually.
They're gonna say Volskaya.
They're not gonna say Anubis.
I mean,
They're
hopefully
gonna
they
say
do say
Milo.
Anubis.
Would it be
Anubis
nice
is
to
our
do
weakest map.
Anubis? It
TCP.
is. I agree with you.
Anubis is the best TCP map.
I know.
Yeah,
Paris is.
I look back at
yeah.
the VOD and apparently the enemy wins in ulted at me and booped me away from point.
Oh, oops. Sorry, Rufus.
Rufus, hi Rufus. How you doing, Rufus? Pretty good.
What do we got?
They said I told
Oh,
you they'd say Volskaya.
Volskaya. Okay.
Oh,
I win.
Ah!
I win.
I
the
win.
What are you winning?
Money and
Ooh, I need money.
Money?
love and
You're getting
affection.
paid?
Traveling to
Hey, are we getting
We
paid
weren't
for this?
supposed to tell them still.
Sorry. Oops, I let it slip.
What?
All right.
Right, what are we running here? The Widow?
It's just for upper
Uh,
management.
I want us to run double bubble. So Winston, Zarya, let's go. Let's go Echo Tracer.
Oh. Goodbye.
Brigana.
Brigana.
I know, Stell, you want to play Mercy. I understand that.
It's okay.
I have a friend that's the same when she plays Brig. He's like, oh, good, Brig jail. But yeah,
Brig Gel is absolutely amazing.
we want the Brig for if they want to run dive as well.
Hey, I just
So-
don't like being stuck on Lucio, so as long as it's not that.
Oh,
Okay,
this is
so
buggers.
for double bubble, Zarya and Winston, I want you guys to be constantly talking to each other about which bubbles to use first. I'll leave that up to your discretion. I think generally you start with Zarya bubble and then Winston bubble, and try to layer those. Try not to layer those too much with one another. Try to stagger them in terms of use. Zarya, you'll be sticking primarily with your supports, unless you can push up if you have enough energy and you can put out a lot of damage. Tracer Echo, same thing as before. Look to follow up on Winston's dives. Look to finish off targets that are low. Make sure you maintain line of sight with your healers, especially Winston and Echo. Tracer, I can trust you to stay a little bit more self-sufficient. But yeah. So, as before, as I said, supports look to use your ult aggressively into fights. Look to use them first. I want Nano to be, used as much as possible because that's a big win condition in this comp. Let's see, Brig, use rally pre-fight if they're, that they're gonna push in soon, just to get more sustain, get more armor onto, especially our Ana, because I want you to be staying next to her as much as possible. Another one, another ult combo we can probably use is Grav and Pulse Bomb. So, Tracer, you build that fast. Zarya, you unfortunately don't build Grav fast. So, Tracer, you can look to use Pulse Bombs aggressively, but if you tab and you see that your Zarya is getting close to Grav, make sure you guys coordinate with one another about that. Keep up the good work. Make sure you're still talking about ults and ult tracking and fight planning. Communicate with one another of where you want to set up, where you want to, position yourselves to execute a dive. Make sure you coordinate your cooldowns with one another in order to get the best advantage possible. I think we're ready to go.
Real quick, where should I stand?
You can stand first off. Some players like where you're standing, and then you can rotate back to where the mega is. That's pretty good right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure just whenever they want to play aggressive, you rotate back. You can also rotate back to that high ground perch right above the mega, right above point. Yeah, that's a good place
Right
to.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So either mega if you need healing, or you can set up on that high ground.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
Make sure to coordinate still with your off tank if you need peeling. Same with the rest of your team.
Well,
yeah.
I will be screaming it out loud, so I will be
Okay.
communicating with my
Good.
entire team.
All right. That's pretty much it. I think we're ready to go.
Greetings. A submarine can't swim.
I see anyone going to like the thing that can get to you guys, I'll just jump over them
Alright.
if I hit the jump.
Saki just murdered me.
So why'd you fall?
Do you believe
You
in
murdered me in
ghosts?
cold blood.
I'm ready in cold blood. No, I'm gonna go along the long way.
Wait, how did I
Uh-oh.
end up on the stairs?
Uh-oh.
I lagged out, so it looked like you were sliding on ice across from me.
Dude, ice is.
And then I
cool.
was on the ground.
I like ice.
Spirits live within me.
Creepy.
That is a creepy voice line. I don't like
That
it.
is a creepy.
3, 2, moving up.
Oh,
1.
great.
Attackers incoming.
Are you okay, Saki?
Okay, monkey's on top of the building. They've got a tracer.
Right.
There's
The
Diva.
diving.
Diva echoes left
Changing position.
Yeah, Echo Mercy.
with Mercy. Tracer went
Uh,
left.
It's venerable on my
On a
phone.
move.
Tracer. Oh,
Come on.
They're all purple, they're all purple on the
Hey,
tank.
watch yourself.
Diva,
Take
Diva
stealth,
mech,
take
Diva
stealth.
mech. Where's one?
I'm dead.
No,
Come
okay.
on, come on, echo. Mercy.
Tracer on your Anna, she's purple. I'm dropping.
Boosting up.
What the fuck is that Moira?
He went around the corner.
Tracer's still up there somewhere.
Yeah.
On your tracer. Thanks.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm going back up top.
Executing flight maneuvers.
My ultimate is charging. Hey.
Sorry.
No, I probably thought you were doing something. That's my bad.
Changing position.
They're coming to you again, Anna.
Echo's one, Echo's one, Echo's gone.
Monkey's one
Monkey,
too.
monkey here, just alive. Diva.
Flight routine activated.
Come on, baby, right now.
You're on a baby. Oh my god.
Leave this to
Context.
What do you think they have? Valk, bomb,
Echo.
maybe monkey.
Yeah.
Nope.
A
Full
lot
art,
of
probably
stuff.
pulse bomb. Yeah, they probably have almost everything.
Tracer's hitting a recall.
I have Nano.
Mobility increased.
They're going right side.
My ultimate is almost ready.
No, they're not. They're
No.
going coast, but they're not telling.
I pulse here.
Get the Mercy.
Whiff.
Somebody's purple in that room.
It's
Diva.
Echo. Yes.
I'm going.
I can probably.
Look, I can Nano you if you want.
Hey, go. Nano.
Nano.
Okay, they're using a lot here.
Oh
They use pulse bomb. They use coal.
I'm gonna try and farm a gravel.
Ooh, I'm out in the open.
They're on the high ground. They're on the point now.
Averting personality. Echo online.
I'm on the.
There's a Tracer on your Anna.
Changing position.
Echo. Tracer behind you.
I don't know where I'm as. Sorry, Anna. I looked. I didn't see you.
They bomb that.
Alright, let's just.
That was a learning experience.
I grab.
They use duplicate.
My
They
ultimate is
use
charging.
pulse. They use bomb.
Objective lost. Adjusting
We're gonna
angle of
inspire.
attack. Defense point. Objective in.
Tracer heading left side.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Up top, left.
Yeah.
You want to jump in? Is bubble ready?
Oh, I have something. 1 second. I'm getting drowned.
Monkey.
There's monkey.
Anna.
Nice, he's going
He's
big.
purple, he's purple.
On point. Diva.
Mobility
I'm on the
He's
Mercy.
behind.
Oh, there goes Tracer.
They're off.
Pulse one's ready.
Wait, we have grab pulse next fight. D.Va.
Nice, nice.
Oh wait, oh I thought that killed her.
Flight routine activated.
What else do they have?
I think they'll
They
have
use
another
monkey.
Cole. I think they have D.Va
No.
bomb still.
Good.
About probably another pulse gun too.
Lifting off.
They just use monkey. They just
I don't
use-
think they have another Cole already.
They
You
might.
don't think so?
No, they used it to take point. The first
Oh,
point, so
oh, there they are. They're
It's Trish coming, you ready? I'll try and look for her.
yeah.
Careful with
On there,
people
okay.
getting ready.
Right when they're walking all of it.
There you go. She's gone.
Monkey's up top. He's half.
Yeah, I
Nice
got
kill.
it.
I'm looking man.
Echo's one. They're healed up.
I don't think we
Let's
need...
throw a bomb here.
No.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Trace is on point.
Tracer coming. Red Tracer's
D.Va
half.
out
She
of,
got
D.Va
mega.
out of mech.
Oh wait.
Flight routine activated.
Drop and then walk towards the alley.
Did their Tracer escape?
Executing
yeah.
flight maneuvers.
I have Nano here. What will they have? Probably Cole by now.
Yeah, they'll have Cole, probably close to another monkey, honestly. They should have just about everything.
Except Pulse One.
Do they? Oh, they use pulse to get you up.
Yeah.
Tracer's
half.
left side.
Just use Duke.
Trying to hit
They have two
you,
monkeys.
Winston.
I'm
D.Va
doing
main.
D.Va.
Let's go. Bomb.
Tracer
Are
on
you
your
ready?
Ana. I'm behind.
I'm up. Goodbye.
Your Ana needs help
Coming.
behind. Solo heals. No heals. No heals.
Trish, are you ready for grab pulse?
Yeah. Yep.
Huge.
No more ults, no more ults.
Oh, got Aiden.
This Tracer.
Okay.
Tracer's one.
Boosting up.
One more,
Careful, baby remake.
There's a Mercy. Get the Mercy.
Learning from that
Nice.
one.
Tracer's still in Mega Room. She's coming back towards choke. Half.
We can nano monkey next
Nice.
fight.
Good kill.
Yeah. What they used last fight?
They
use
use
Cole,
bomb.
right?
They
They
use
use-
Duke. They use Cole.
Remaining.
Copy.
So they'll have Monkey and Pulse
oh.
Yeah, probably.
and Val.
Most likely.
Ability increased. Adjusting
Top left again.
Understood. You're welcome.
Yep, they're all here.
Round bubble.
Oh, it's
Alright, I'm looking for Nano here.
That's you,
I
Justin.
can help
Look
you
on
on
your Ana.
that.
Look on your Ana.
D.Va's demeched.
Tracer on your Ana.
Purple.
I'm low.
I like Trish's bubble.
Tracer's half. Tracer's half.
You're down both supports for the moment.
I have grab.
Monkey had a
I'm gonna
Anki.
switch for speed.
You guys just need to stall. I grab when I get there.
Got another pulse bomb.
Switching loose, yeah.
I've got a big monkey to solve with. No mech, no mech. Or, well, no mech.
Call a target, call a target. Look
Dude,
at the grabs.
I'm just grab.
That bitch out of her suit.
On D.Va.
Complete.
Tracer's one.
Here.
Combat mode. Boosting up.
Okay, never mind. Echo. Just kidding. Moira.
More.
Adaptive circuits
Are you Duke here?
tracer.
Son of a gun.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We got
We held
OT.
them to overtime.
Yeah.
Good hold. Just a few notes.
Score.
Tracer, try not to be telegraphing your pulse bombs. The
Well,
D.Va's gonna. The
Yeah,
D.Va sees it a
as long
mile
as she's in
away.
a suit in a grab, there's no point in throwing it.
Yeah. Also, I believe that the grab targets weren't the best. I believe that we should have went for more squishies, even if we got one or two. I believe they're getting them killed is more impactful than getting the tanks killed in this comp.
To be clear, though, that wasn't the grab's fault. That was my fault for throwing it
I know.
into a grab where there was a D.Va was.
So I completely. It's fine. I was just saying it. As a general note, let's look to primarily use those grabs for squishier targets rather than a Winston and a D.Va. Let's see. Brig, stay next to your Ana, please. I know it's a little bit boring to stay right in the back, but she's going to need it because she's going to be the primary dive target for them.
Yep.
There were plenty of times where Stell was definitely calling that the Winston is diving on her. It won't stop them from diving you entirely, but it will deter, and you can try and boop them back with your whip shot or bash, and then try to get away from the dive. Let's see.
Yeah.
Make
so
sure
after-
we're still calling dive targets between the main tank and the tracer / echo players. Good job calling ults. There were a few times where kind of were off the mark a little bit. I believe someone said that Moira didn't have Cole when she was literally 20% to her Cole. So just be wary of that. Cole is still going to be built pretty fast, even if they did use it like a couple fights before. That's pretty much it. Anyone have any questions?
Not at the moment though.
Okay. Yeah, just keep working at it. You guys did really well holding them off until that they got the chance to press their cues. For attack, look to don't try to engage them in that tiny area where they tried to keep on diving you guys, because it was definitely not working for them. So why would it work for us? Look to take for this match specifically. Let's look to take left side of the point. You can either take left side all the way to the stairs to high ground, or you can stay in the bottom, right by the building on the left side, and then look to dive if they have a dive target that's on top, on that perch looking over the point. You guys know where I'm talking about, by the mega health pack. Again, use on attack, use natural cover to your advantage. Try not to get poked too much. Let's see. Yeah, we can stick to this comp. I wanted to try double bubble again, but we can try this comp too. If it doesn't work, I would like to switch to the double bubble with the echo and the tracer again.
What are the supports for double bubble?
This is it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not good with the names and comps.
It's okay.
In general.
I can if it'll help,
That's why you're
I
here.
can make a list.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys are doing really well with this comp. Just keep going with it. Just keep practicing is all it is. We might not win this game, but if you guys get good practice out of this, individually with your heroes or just as a team in general, then we'll be good. That's pretty much it. All I had. All right.
Lit.
5, 4,
Go with the
Wow.
echo.
3, 2,
Hey.
1.
Echo.
Attack
Oh,
commencing.
whoa. What the dynamite?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
narrowly missed.
100%. Good to be back.
Going left side here. Oh.
They're all camped in the upper left corner.
Okay.
Upper left high
In that
ground.
case, we'll just rotate around them. Well, we need to take it to them, don't we?
We just
'Cause
play.
they have a poke comp, so.
We just go into point under them.
Okay, yeah.
Make them drop or rotate.
Okay, we're down one. Sig.
Sorry,
Get sick, he's by himself.
I can't see you, you're behind a shield.
Neural adaptation complete.
Can I try? No, I'm trying. Alright. So how are we gonna break open their comp?
Do we want to run Brawl and just go run it into them? I know that we're trying to practice the double bubble, but... Or if we run the Lucio instead of the Brig, to try and rush into them.
Whatever you think will help us win. Well, I guess it's not about winning. You want me to stay on Ana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just talk to the left side. Let's go through that underneath. Like what they were talking about, we're just gonna take it right to them.
Okay.
I have the Sig distracted.
Perfect. Okay.
Green up flash.
High ground. Yep. Run up in there. Sig. Okay.
Look at 6.
We can regroup here a little bit. Oh, nice. We're
I
switching
just
off.
alone on
Yeah,
point.
Ash
One.
is one. Ash is one. Nice.
Target destroyed.
Thank you, Global.
I can't
Here
do
we go.
it. Solo heals.
We've got-
target. Okay,
We got Monkey, Nano, Dupe. We have pretty much everything except for Beat going into the next fight.
Complete.
So
Switch
just
Okay,
do
what do
regroup
they
and-
have?
I
They use
think just
High
use
Noon there.
Window, High Noon.
Yeah.
They use
Nano
Wanda.
Winston. We Nano Winston. We dive in.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And
Nano
I
wins.
was no, but no monkey ult.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they back on that left side?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounds
take
like
it back on the left side.
Then we
Alright,
might just
Nano,
put
whenever.
Primal and try and goof them off.
Okay.
Or like just disrupt them.
Alright.
Yep. Nope. Now's the time to push. They don't have dynamite. Okay, they're already moving.
Okay.
They have no rock. Almost a huge hoop.
Somebody
Nice.
stepped on the other
Oh,
side.
Nano.
Gotcha.
Let's drop one. Or actually, you can step there. You can drop point. You guys keep fighting up there.
I'm looking to sleep off.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, I missed my sleep. Solo heals.
Ooh.
I'm dead.
Just leave Sig Bob.
Boosting up.
Yep. I can't believe I missed that sleep. Okay, what do we change to? We gotta switch to speed, I think.
Say go
Right.
Ryan here. I think we just crawl into
Go Ryan.
We should win that.
River, you want the?
Check.
Oh, you have the graph. Never mind. That's good.
Yeah. We just spin onto them. We grab. We win.
They're back in there.
Already.
Yep. Go.
Um,
Come through. Nice.
do we have amp?
They're
No,
rotating
Cam?
back
Are you
around.
watching your
Rotating
tracer?
there. Great. We just keep going. Keep going speed.
Objective.
Huge. This was a bad game. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. Watch for the res. Watch for the res on Sig.
Call target, call target.
Trace dead.
Up low, back dead. Going down to point, break bomb, but bonk. I'm on upper service.
Solo heals. Call target. Who's that? Look at Mercy. No heals.
Overtime. That was
Okay.
Okay, I was trying something with the grab. I thought more that were there.
That's all
But
good.
That's okay.
Alright. I'm not a natural tracer, but it was still kind of fun.
All right. Didn't work for us there, but it's okay. We're learning. In general, I think for that one, we could have made. You guys were doing really well forcing them away from where they were wanting, and then trying your best to follow up. I think you guys were a little bit too impatient with trying to follow up. I believe. What I mean is that you guys didn't allow yourselves to regain a lot of your cooldowns as possible, and I believe that some of our players were not in the best position to follow up on trying to get kills and try to follow up on the dive. What could have worked maybe is switching to the diva, try to mitigate damage that way, and just increasing the amount of damage going to them, just because with the micro missiles and the shotguns, her primary fire, that'll have deterred them a lot more. If you guys are looking for a switch instead of brawl, we could have gone primary diva. That's pretty much it. I'll probably consider that for a VOD review on Monday, along with the Anubis game. Just something to look at. 2 CP is always tough. Just keep that in mind as we go into the next map.
Okay. Next map choices are Numbani, King's Row, or Eichenwald.
Let's do Numbani, just in
Numbani.
case.
Okay.
La loli.
Traveling to Numbani.
For this one, let's see. We're gonna continue practicing dive until until we're all comfortable with it.
Only to conflict do
let's
we
go.
evolve.
You know what? Let's try Winston Diva. Let's go Far Mercy and you can we can do Tracer Ana.
Hello.
I will
Alright.
protect the innocent.
On this map specifically, especially on first point, high grounds are your best friend. Maintain those high ground, maintain high ground control. Use them primarily to scout and use them as places for safety to kind of catch your breath and regroup. If they try to force the high ground on you, fall down the point or fall down to some sort of cover and just regain resources, then try to get back up again. Farah, try to use as much cover as possible. Try to use those buildings around. You can use the catwalk over here as a little bit of reprieve, of a little bit of cover. Yeah, the primary thing is just on this first point, especially use high ground control. You can try to also, if they cap this point and move into street space, you can also do the same there. It's not as great as first point, but you can still try. If they're forcing onto you if they're like pushing very aggressively, try to kite as much as possible. Maybe give up a few ticks to
Sorry,
My bad. I just instinctively. Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, kite back as much as possible. Even give him a few ticks or a couple of ticks if you must. Try to regain those resources. It's kind of like when we play Brawl, and I tell you guys, be aggressive first and then back off once they use their resources, such as Immortality Field. The resources I want you guys to look out for if they run, let's say, a dive mirror, is Winston Leap, Winston or Diva boosters. Try to count Tracer blinks as well, and obviously Ana Sleep and Ana Nate, just all of Ana's kit. Let them use their utility first, back off, and then go back in to and be aggressive. Yeah, just the same thing applies to this comp as it did in Brawl comp. Let them use their resources first. Once they use them, kite back and be aggressive onto them. Let's see. If we need to use our resources first to heal up and all that stuff, try to play a bit more passively. Try to play back, gain those resources back as much as possible, and then go back in. That's the name of the game with dive. Be patient, but then be aggressive. All right.
I am empowered.
I think we're all ready to go here.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Ana, you're in a good spot. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me.
I have no break here. Do I just yell for my diva?
Yeah, the diva
Okay.
will be your primary source of heal right now.
Okay.
Mercy can also try to get back to
Your
you.
support has arrived.
If you do, if Mercy does want to try to get back to you to heal you, Mercy, you just gotta tell your Pharaoh, hey, I'm gonna go peel for Ana, play a little bit more passive, play a little bit more safe.
All right.
I will not waste this opportunity. Hello there. Hello.
Yasaki server pushing you.
It's over now.
You should be at peak performance levels.
They're just killing me today.
Yo, what is up with Farah's knees in this What the frick?
Let me look at Paris' knees. Holy crap! That kind of bent.
Let me see.
Look at her knees. Look at her like
Yeah,
knee
like little
covers
bendy
that.
straw knees.
Ew.
Hey, those are my bendy straw knees.
Still best
Her
skin in the
leg
game,
gets like
but-
really thin,
What, like a
Hmm.
Barbie?
and then like really
More
fat.
so.
Yeah, it does. But it's still best skin in the game, no doubt.
It's like, I don't know. This kind of ruins the skin for me. It's like
No,
Sim.
I think it's still the best skin in the game.
Those knees are gonna be like the FedEx Arrow now.
Ugh.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, frick, sorry.
Gasp. Hey, Casper, stop it.
Wait, is one of your
Just
dogs
want to
in
ready the
chat?
team.
Stop.
Where?
I'm trying to ready them.
Okay, one person should do it. I'm sorry, I messed it up.
We should let Stella
I
do it
did
because
it.
she's the captain.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Bruh.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Perfectly fine with me reading it up.
Okay.
We have the team coordination of potatoes.
Yeah, we do. Potatoes are pretty cool though. Dude, my school now does attendance online and it pisses me off. I want to go to the office and give them the attendance. It makes me feel powerful.
True.
Wait, what? Is this a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing in my school.
Carrying the attendance to the office?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going there anyway. I might as well bring it with me.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am empowered.
5,
Oh.
4,
Huh?
3,
Maybe?
2.
Cool.
Oh, that was perfect.
Attackers incoming.
I've seen well.
Defend objective A.
Why is it so
They have a Tracer.
Yeah,
Arisa.
right.
Pressure rate.
Echo.
Echo.
Looks like they're going high ground.
High ground, yeah.
Top
Yeah,
balcony.
Tracer either back behind us or underneath us, I think.
Oh
Tracer
no.
on your Anna.
Tracer on in.
Tracer on Anna.
Probably
I need
me.
help.
Your Tracer's asleep.
need
I
help.
can't. I don't have buff.
Oh my god.
DB,
Solo
you can
heals.
fly up there. I can res. Actually, no, they're taking it around. Fuck it. Jump for monkey res. Resing. Shit, Ryan, fuck off.
On the horse.
No heals, no heals.
No heals, no heals.
Oof.
Just call a target if you can.
Echo. Try and get it.
Back into the fray.
Tracer's
Wait,
one.
Tracer's
No
one.
recall.
Clearing the area.
If we have all six, we should just
I will not waste this
reset.
Gonna have
Reset the
Mecha.
trees.
Focus my target.
Echo low.
Oh my god.
Cat fucked up.
Resing. No, I screwed up my res.
I can't see him.
Echo's low.
Monkey.
I'm coming back.
Team needs
Monkey, I cannot see you. Leaving you. No. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Solo heals. But also no heals because I'm lagging. Back out. What ults do they have, if any? Do they have they used anything?
Grind up now. They haven't used anything.
Oh,
yet.
no, they use shadow. They use shadow.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I heard it like right as I got stuck.
Yep, hit it.
You're ready.
Thanks for the assist.
Am I like
They
wrong?
probably have Shatter.
No, there it is.
There's
Anna.
Echo's one.
We should need back up. I don't know if we should really contest
No,
this here.
no.
The dying
Oh,
part.
should've-
No,
No,
no.
I cut
Back
it anyway.
Oh, Anna, or Tracer on your Anna.
My ultimate is on. Greetings.
This map is
Tracer's
pain
great.
in my ass.
I can't play that character.
Clearing the area.
Should have Nano finally.
I am empowered.
Tracer's gonna be wrapping around the back right, maybe?
They used Nano. They should have copy, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
I'm
Wind.
on
I'm
Ryan
gonna
right now.
brush. I'm brushing.
I'm purple. I'm backing up.
I got you. I got
Nice
you. Where'd you
ult.
go? Where'd you go? Where'd you
There you
go?
go.
Back up, Diva.
You're alone. You're alone. Let's roll this.
Thank you.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
Echo's half. Echo's one. Alright, come on back now. Watch for a pulse bomb. Oh lord.
No recall?
Go for early bomb here.
I have.
They're
nano
high ground.
still.
They're high ground.
Thanks for the assist.
Yeah, they are high ground. They're all coming up here. They win this in here. We do not need to fight in here. Oh wow. dude.
Nice.
One on the cart.
I can't see you. Niv.
Two on
You-
cart.
Two on the cart.
Sleeping. They woke me up.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you. Ryan's back
You're
down.
by yourself, Willis.
Thank
Pulling up. Walking him back. Rezzing.
Victor Mercy.
Thank you.
Careful with shatter.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
Shadow Timber.
Got okay, there's window just back around the corner. Oh no. I'm just getting a monkey here and trying to back him off.
Lamp.
Window, nano, shatter.
Back in action.
Somebody slept
I'm
main.
going on the run.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
No one for pulse.
Anna on
All the
your.
way back. Yeah, I see you, Anna.
Anna. First on your Anna.
On his
Yeah,
half.
thank
okay.
you.
The supercharger's down.
Back online.
I'm just gonna. Nano. Okay, I'm dead.
Heroes
Got nowhere to
never
go, sorry.
die.
I just want to do for Stella. I know you're lagging, so this is only gonna help so much. But when tracers are coming at you, when you're in maps, like map spaces where you can, like towards the end with the streets, you can't really do this. But like on the first point defense, when you have that high ground, try and like position yourself in such a way that the tracer has to come at you in almost a straight line to make it easier to hit the sleep. So sort of like stage yourself where you can, you know, the tracer is going to be coming from, you know, a certain doorway.
Yeah.
And then it helps a little bit with the sleeps.
Okay.
In that instance, just a little on a tip.
Thank you.
Still, you can messy so that you can not lag.
That might help. Thank you.
Yeah, and just scream at Saki when you say tracer's on you and Saki's not immediately up your ass. Scream at him more.
All right. I can do
Abuse
that.
him. Abuse.
Dude, how come Anna can't?
Abuse.
Yeah.
But
Right,
yeah,
so
just
Blood
that was
City.
just one thing I wanted to share just as an auto player is it's not something that you can do obviously all the time, but when you're in positions where you can, always try and make it so that there's a more obvious direct route that the tracer or whatever flanker has to go to get to you, just to make the sleep ever so slightly easier to hit.
Yeah,
I'm from Austin.
thank you.
That's pretty cool. I live in Austin.
Let's see. DTX, if you have anything for him between rounds here.
Yeah. Let's try the Echo instead of Vifara for this one. Let's stick with Mercy still. And we can either keep the McCree or we can go with the Tracer again. It's up to you. Let's go Diva as well.
Let's go for
Good to
them.
be back.
I still feel effective as the Tracer, but then again, I don't play her much.
Let's see here. When they're in the comp like that, where they were running what the Rhino Rissa, Rhino Rissa do not have a lot of mobility, as you guys might know, except with the exception of Charge, which you can kind of predict right off the bat. You got the sound cue, and he generally moves in a straight line. When they're in a comp like that, their backline is going to be very much exposed. So look for them to be the primary dart targets. If you dive on them and their tanks are near enough to peel, fall back and try to force them to, let's say if they're on high ground, try to have them come down to let's say point, or just come to low ground and make them give up their positioning. Let's see. Continue to try talk to one another about target shot calling, who to engage onto primarily. I want to hear a little bit more of that. Let's see here. Yeah, and Ruby, your Ana is going to be if they're running a dive, she's going to be dove a lot. So just be wary of that. I know there's only a lot that you can do. Just do your best to deter them from.
If they're on dive, I might just go hog. Just totally.
Let's try to
destroy them.
just continue practicing peeling as Diva, because it is an essential skill. And Diva is just a very strong character in general. She can both peel, and then if we can, just go with the dive. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have. We can ready up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh?
Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Taking off.
That's interesting.
High ground's clear. Left balcony's clear.
I guess we're going main.
They're high ground right side. Far right, Diana. And the rest of the team is left
Get in the
balcony.
trap. You can just move right there. Just stick to wall here. I'm on point. Hey, monkey.
Oh, barrier.
One barrier.
Almost. I'm purple.
Reloading,
Ana has.
reloading.
Oh, nope.
Wait,
No
Chris.
immortality.
Nope, I got
Help,
stunned.
help,
Oh,
help.
heals.
Me no like
Help you, Anna. Help you, Anna.
Me no like this is no poggers.
Where is Ana?
I was underneath.
Inside the room.
Omega.
Help your baby
Call a
Diva main.
target.
On and back for back left.
Shit, 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 shit.
Monkey's dead.
Help your Winston.
It's okay.
I'm gonna pocket Diva for a little bit.
Hello. Boosting up.
Cool sleep.
Focus. Adjusting angle of attack.
I'm with you, Echo. What ults do they have, if any? Do they have any?
Nothing.
They might be close to a Nano. Frankly. I want to go on the Ana in the back left. She's got no nades.
I mean, I have a sleeper.
No heals. Alright, back out of that.
We just dive.
My ultimate is charging.
So that's high noon. They might have
That was a
a tire, do you think? Has he been getting a lot of
Yeah,
value?
you're gonna have a
He's
tie.
probably pretty close, if not already there.
Okay. So we can expect that. Try not to group up too much then.
going free.
I'm just not feeling.
I don't think they're quite to shatter, but probably very close, like 80-ish.
Damage system.
You're probably-
I'm actually heading.
They're all set up top left.
Yeah, let's go
Whole
back
team
left
is
then.
set up top left.
Don't go high ground. Let's. Well, I guess Saki needs to, but they're sniffing us out.
I'm gonna throw a bomb in top plaza.
Early heals, I can rinse this. Just wait.
Yeah.
You go for it.
They have no bubbles, so we can go now.
Monkey, monkey,
Monkey, monkey, monkey, monkey.
There's tire, there's tire.
Yeah. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay.
Seem powerful, and I'm not even angry.
He's angry. He's angry and I'm dead.
Early heals.
System reboot complete.
This monkey should die. He's one.
Did we might
Nice,
to go?
nice.
We
We can
need
push
to
on this. I can
I'm
back
gonna
us
go
into
around the
this.
back. Going around the back.
Adjusting angle of attack.
I got him. I'm slept.
Target.
They have immortality up here.
I'm taking the objective.
I'm
gonna go up
raising
the
our
map.
diva.
You guys
Nice,
are up
nice.
here.
We're still up. We're still up.
Back low.
On create 15. Q1, Q dead. On Winston next. Winston half.
Help your Anna, help your diva. Nice, guys. What ults will they have?
Batter, noon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they use window?
I don't think so.
I don't
They're
think
like
so.
60 to a nano. I don't think they have it yet, but close.
Get back.
Monkey got cart.
No way. One chunk one. Bap on top, wind left.
Trying to get out.
stuck, I'm
No
stuck.
See.
That was a learning experience.
Probably
Just
do
push
myself
cart.
at some
Just push
point.
cart.
Oh, sorry.
I like this.
Okay.
Healing stream engaged.
Lifting off.
I'm with you.
Tracer here is 2 to her right.
On
I'm
top.
gonna jump up on the high ground here. I'm jumping up high ground.
I'm one man.
Monkey on top.
Mortality's out.
Michael Durant.
Down to support. I'm resing. No heals for a second.
No
Pop
way.
your echo. There's a monkey in the back line.
Yeah, I'm ringing.
I got sleep him on.
Monkey needs heals.
But
On a man. Go rank cart.
Run.
Right, no.
I have got the
That's low
rapid.
purple.
Nice.
Monkey slept.
Oh, I will him.
Immortality. Yeah.
Bat.
Bap.
Just get the
Push it in.
I don't have
monkey,
res.
monkey.
Wait, I do have res.
I need to get back in there.
monkey. Yeah.
Keep out of my way.
Shocking these heals.
Damage boost.
We can Valken next to it.
Yep.
They just swapped over to the Sig Arissa.
Mobility increased.
We're up.
Creek, kill him. One. Nice.
Somebody needs to stay on point.
Yeah, I'll stand by. Go push up.
Jumping back in. I'm boop him forward.
Valking.
Okay, they're in front of it. I'm slept.
Tracer's behind you.
On his one in the
I'm
back.
resing.
Thank you.
There's your one blink
On his gun.
with recall.
Creek.
Arissa
One.
slept. Arissa slept.
Help your monkey.
Sig.
No recall. Back in the sig.
Get bap.
Going on Ana. I'm on Ana right now. She's got
Tracer
no
behind,
sleep.
Tracer behind.
She has no grenade either. She's one. Ana's one.
No, that works.
Circuits
They
engaged.
healed up.
Signal.
On ball.
Six.
Or 6.
Nice kill. You guys are up huge.
Nice.
Ball in your honor.
Up your Ana. Ball purple.
Reverting personality. Echo online.
Silly heals.
He is dead.
Tracer. Nice.
I'm dead.
Same bubble.
That's all I left.
Ana's got no sleep.
Nice.
One creek.
He's on your
That was one.
Pixie, fuck off.
Six.
No heals.
Sig.
6. Who's low?
We just back up. We lose
Switching
it.
back to
Yeah.
combat
We gotta
mode.
regroup.
Systems on fire. 60 seconds remaining.
Well,
We get one good fight.
Tracer for Sumper.
They'll have Nano. They used Pulse Bomb recently, right?
They have.
Yep.
They just use Window. They just use
Maybe
High
mines?
Use High Noon?
Moving again.
I like 30 to fly. Something.
Yeah. I would
Around
say.
there.
Yeah, I think they might even have it. He hasn't used it yet, has he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
No, that was ours.
Yeah, he
that was
used
really
it.
fucking
Oh
hard.
wait, no. Yeah, that's right.
Stick around the back.
Yes, out.
There's
I'm on their support right now.
I got
Ana's
this.
one. Ana's got no sleep.
Tracer's low
Big
behind.
monkey here. She's got no kit. I'm on
Big
Ana.
ATP.
I'm
Resing.
Sig.
Valking.
6-1.
Going first.
6-1.
I'm on McCree.
Look at 6.
Ball. I'm eating all this damage.
I'm dead. It's okay, call target.
I didn't realize I
I'm
Bap
on
left
Bap.
side. I'm pushing cart. You don't have to.
Bap.
Immortality.
Bap first.
Neural adaptation
Peak
complete.
performance levels. Ahorita regreso. Translocating.
Who's low? Keep calling.
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're coming in, so who's low?
No one. They're all healed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Oh, grandma. Oh, shit, you're all dead. Oh, dumbass.
Okay.
That's all right. That was close. You guys almost full capped that. Yeah, that was a good first 2 points. Third point, I think you guys were getting a little bit too ambitious and forgetting that they were coming out as stall heroes on that final push, especially on that ball. I think Ball and Tracer were definitely giving you guys a little bit of trouble. It's just stalling that point. They did really well of just denying you that final push. So just be aware that whenever we push into that final point, that you guys are more aware of the stall heroes that are coming out. Any questions about that? You guys were doing really well with target calling, with target focus, making sure you guys are patient with your own cooldowns, and making sure that you guys are prioritizing the right targets, like the back line and all that stuff. The best fights were when you singled out their back line and the front line just collapsed because they just have no sustain after that. Yeah, you guys have any questions for me at all?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good as well.
Yeah, you guys are improving. You guys are quickly picking this up because, as again, you guys are a really good brawl team. But there are going to be some points where we're going to be forced into a map where it's probably more favorable to run dive. Of course,
No,
you guys are.
make brawl work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. That's true. But yeah. In all seriousness, yeah, you're gonna be forced into a situation where dive is probably going to be the most effective thing. You guys can run that. I remember you guys were running the ball comp, and you guys do really well on that. But then there are counters to that comp as well. Let's say they run like a Sombra or something like that, and just deny our ball any sort of value. So that's something to look out for. Here's another good map of where dive is probably going to be most favorable. We've scrimmed this before.
Traveling to Dorado.
Again, look to use those high grounds to your advantage. Those will be high grounds will be your best friend. You guys will use those to scout, to call out where the enemy is rotating to, where they're positioned. It also forces them to come to you rather than you go to them, because you can literally just fall down. Let's say Winston Diva, you guys can literally just fall down onto the point. Don't try not to use any of your movement cooldowns for that, and then whenever you think you're taking way too much damage, you just leap back up. For this one, let's run a standard dive. Let's run a Winston Diva. Let's do Genji Tracer Brig Ana.
All right,
I just want to see. I just want to see the Genji. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be selfish. I love Genjis. Let's just see how it is.
I have a quick on a note.
Yeah.
Not so much for defense, but on offense with payload maps, obviously, like, it makes sense to keep on the cart for, like, the straight pushes because she has range. But when it gets to, like, the end of the point, the Ana can stay at, like, the far side of that choke, and then your tanks or your DPS or literally anyone else can push the cart at that point, because at that point, once it's getting to the end of there, the cart is no longer distant from the enemy team, generally. So you lose that safety cushion, if that makes sense. So for, like, using this first point as an example, you know, moving the cart up until about, like, the fountain area, like the bridge side of the fountain would be okay. But then once it gets to the fountain, I would be off that cart and letting the rest of my team push it in at that point. Unless you've cleared it out, obviously, and it's safe to stand on it. But if there's, like, active fight going on, it's overtime, people are fighting there, then sit back a little bit and just pump heals into your team from range and let your team do the pushing at that point.
Hello.
It's a little thing, but just a note.
Let's
I'm
talk
on a one trick. It's fine.
I used to be on a one trick, then I turned to a BAP one trick.
Yeah, I did start playing BAP, which same thing applies to BAP there too. Like, basically ranged heals, you know, play your range.
Yeah. let's talk win conditions right now. The main thing is going to be Nano Monkey, just because we can build up Nano close to when Genji builds up his blade. Like we can Nano the Monkey, then we can build the Nano back up, and then we can have the Nano blade. So Nano will be our primary tool for two different win conditions. We can either Nano the Monkey or we can Nano the Genji. If one of them have, let's say, if Genji has his blade ready once Anna has hers, then you guys coordinate with each other and make sure you guys know where each other are. Genji, make sure you are in line of sight of Ana, and Ana, make sure you're in line of sight of Genji. Best way, obviously, dash up and out in the open, and then just use the nano there. Other than that, I'm gonna keep on beating this into you guys' head. Target call, target call, target call. Follow your Winston at all times. Whoever he's diving, you just follow up on him as much as possible. If you can't follow up on the kill, back out immediately. Try not to overstay your welcome too much and try to kite back. That's where I think like a lot of problems come from, is that you guys overstay your welcome a little bit too much and you take too much damage and then you unfortunately die. Try not to overstay your welcome. Try not to if you have that cooldown available and you feel like you're taking too much damage, just get out. Just retreat. There's no shame of that. If you can't follow up on the kill, don't get too tunnel vision. Think of the bigger picture. Get him next fight. Let's see. Genji look to primarily be poke at mainly tanks. This is my own personal playstyle. Poke at tanks so that you can build your ult as quickly as possible. You can even stay behind a little bit. Instead of following up on the dive, you look to counter dive let's say the Winston and the Diva, because they're gonna be looking to dive your Ana and Brig primarily. So you can just like stay near them and then just right click right into the Winston. With the new damage buff, there's a little bit of extra damage to you for when they dive. So that's just personal preference. For me, that's just how my playstyle is to build up pretty fast. If you want to look for more dive opportunities with your Winston, go ahead with that. That's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep talking to one another. Make sure you guys are peeling for your backline. If you hear them calling for it, backline. If you're calling for peel, make sure you're very clear as much as possible where you are. If you can't, I ask that the rest of the team just be hyper aware of where everyone is, because you're going to be spread out in this comp a lot. So just keep looking at where you guys are during downtime. Just look around. Where's our Ana? Where's our Brig? If they need help, then you kind of know the general direction of where they're gonna be. Got it?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have right now.
We ready?
I think so.
All right. It's feeding time.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers
Okay,
incoming.
they have a tracer.
Stop the payload.
They're heading. Tracer's heading up.
He was on me up top.
Come up behind us.
Oh, okay.
That's inconvenient.
Oh, you.
This is bridge.
You guys are up. Call target.
Bubble.
No, I'm already dead.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
I'm on the Diva.
Dropped over the Ash.
Alright, I think we back up. Here. Just a little. No heals. Okay, now heals.
Up your diva. Jumping out, jumping out, jumping out. Disengage.
No, who took from me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Monkey did.
Okay.
We just need to give it. We need to give this up and
Yep.
and reset.
Yep.
Saki, come back.
I will not falter.
Tracer has pulse.
Sure.
Well, both Tracers have
Just
pulse.
up on the high ground here.
What other
You
ults
can
will
up
they
there
have?
with me.
Finny?
They have
High
one
ground?
right now for sure.
Okay.
No recall?
I can't see you. Up top.
Thank you.
I have Nano.
Oh my god.
I'll probably look to give to Willis here.
No.
Monkey's got nano.
I require healing.
You can nano me here.
Okay.
Huge.
Monkey jumping
Ash is
in.
gone.
Nicey.
I've got no sleep. I want a big monkey here to stay alive. I'm on Anna right now. They're in the courtyard.
Tracer behind on your Anna. Tracer
Vince
for
half.
one.
We will fight again.
There's only one on point.
It's a diva.
Oh,
Anna and Tracer.
wow. Solo heals.
The one person I'm supposed to protect.
I know. Just call a target. Together. They might have Bob by now. What else will they have?
We have no heals.
They use bomb there.
Here.
They'll have trans. So if you're looking to use anything,
Diva,
try to
diva,
force
diva,
that out.
diva. Nice. Tracer's one. Tracer no recall.
Thank you. There's an Ash high ground.
I'm on her. Just kidding. No.
It's okay, it's okay.
Tracer can chase her.
Oh. I can't. Okay. Oh my
Let's see
god.
her.
I'm dead too. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, detect this reaching reset.
I think 1,000 ping happened. What ults do they have? They use
Well,
Bob.
I'm sorry about that, Tracer.
I think they're holding
I
got it.
trans for
They will have
your
Bob.
Dragon Ball blade.
poor
I
Tracer.
died.
Yeah, they'll have trans for sure.
I'm holding rally.
Nano.
Yeah, I think they're holding it for blade.
Yeah.
I was muted all the time.
I'll just
we-
have to dive in.
We
Don't
died-
nano,
Hey,
don't
Ash
nano
left.
out.
Ash left. High ground.
No, what we do just
I want
dives in
nano, I
super
want
hard,
nano.
dash up like we're gonna nano
Monkey,
fight.
monkey, monkey, monkey.
Try and bait up the trends.
Thing feels bad.
Okay.
I don't know wherever you are. I cannot see.
Okay, there's a nano monkey on your Anna. I'm dead.
Nah. I dashed up and they didn't hit me.
We need to like make it look like we're full committing for it to work.
Well, the move.
We just need to regroup.
Oh, I'll give him
I have nano.
Oh my god. I can't do anything.
Okay, touch here. We
I'll
got
nano
touch.
you here, monkey.
Oh, I'm done. Look for their Zin. Okay, there's
Purple,
trans.
purple,
They're all
purple.
Anna's one. Oh, shit.
After trends, I bomb.
Zin. Zin's gone. Anna's one.
Monkey on your Anna and spawn.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm
Monkey on your
remaking.
Anna and spawn.
I'm helping on Winston spawn. Winston spawn.
Oh, I'm dead. Solo heals.
I just
No heals. I'm gonna switch.
My guess still my guess still have both.
They might have Bob again.
Bomb, Bob. They use pulse bomb that fight, right?
They're gonna be very close to it. She's been getting a lot of value.
They just use trans
Looks like
as well.
Ash is going top left.
Yeah. So did Tracer.
Kill him. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, Ash and Tracer up here.
Got the telly as well.
Oh, I'm going Winston.
Look at monkey.
Winston half in a rep line.
Okay, nice. Tracer's one up top.
Monkey on your Moira in spawn.
I
Monkey one, nice.
Diva, 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 diva.
Diva.
Great eat.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Okay, so they use bomb there. Do they have Bob?
They use
They're
it.
probably
They
too
use
close
bomb
to them.
already.
Possibly.
Okay.
This one?
I have Cole here. As soon as they push in.
Ghost monkey.
Oh,
First
Nano
down.
Monkey on your Moira. Alright, I'm calling.
Good call, good call.
Monkey's low.
There's Ash. I'm on Ash.
Shield.
Ash is one in the back. She's gone. Zin.
Okay, carrier diva with point. Tracer point.
no
we
trance.
can
There's
go.
a Tracer on point.
I'm blading in 3, 2.
Break bubble.
Monkey needs heals.
On the diva.
Yeah.
Monkey,
Diva
monkey,
low.
monkey, monkey.
Monkey in the back line. Low. Very low.
Monkey.
Good blade, amazing.
Monkey. Nice.
Amazing blade.
They're probably like 80 pulse, I guess. Somewhere around there.
I'm gonna give you Kelly back here.
Do we think they'll have bomb again? They swapped McCree for Ash.
60 seconds remaining.
They'll be very. They have bomb, or they're like 98 in that range.
They have a bridge.
They're going
and a
right.
Nana.
So play like they have it.
They're gonna have no support ults.
Oh, this monkey.
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 So burst him down. He's tapped. He's one.
There's a Diva bomb.
Where's the tracer?
Diva's no remake, or she's in remake.
Monkey,
Kill that monkey when
monkey,
you get him
monkey,
back on.
He's still on back on.
Increase high ground bridge on our monkey.
Where's tracer?
Monkey's
Cree's gonna be
Nana.
gone. Cree's gone.
Nice.
Anna. She's in the back line. Nice.
Monkey in your
Bridge.
spawn.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, no pulse bomb. Look for
On diva.
Tracer.
Tracer.
Diva how?
Okay, Diva's gone. Adamek.
Winston low.
Overtime.
Getting healed.
Send one.
He's out, calling. Look at monkey.
Send it to Reaper.
I'm on divas.
Diva.
Diva.
Oh.
Soldier.
Mac.
He's half. Baby Diva's one. Oh, good blade.
Nice.
Nice blades at the end there, dude.
Yeah, agreed.
Score 0-2.
Just in general, you guys were playing a lot better towards the end there. Better target focus there, better target calling. I think you guys got a little bit flustered on the first 2 points, but that's okay. It happens. Let's see here.
I kind of felt bad for the Tracer, to be honest.
No, don't feel bad for the Tracer. You killed the Tracer. Kill it good.
Kane is just annoyed by my Tracer. It's okay.
The Tracer's been bullying your supports. You murdered the Tracer.
I just
Harder.
did like a left click things on the head 3 times. She's dead. I'm like, oops, sorry.
I'm gonna predict the tracer now. She's very predictable now. She double blinks before every pulse.
Oh, that's how you've been able to catch so many of them. I think you caught like the last like 3, right?
You've been doing
I was
great.
close on the last one. I got the
Yeah.
2 before it.
Oh yeah, the last one. The last one was an attempt on Willis, so it was, and he was fine. He was in primal.
Still should have got that one. He's
I'm
so
getting there.
close.
You're like, I still should have had it. Damn it.
He's like right there.
All right. So for this attack, I want us to go back to the Ana and the Brig. I want to say, for attack, I want for the dive. I want you guys to either focus on soft engaging or hard engaging. So teams would usually normally set up that high ground, looking over the main straightaway. So you can either want to do 2 things. If you scout and you see like, let's say if they're running a bunker, for example, if they're running a bunker, you scout that and you think, okay, They're gonna be hold up hard in that position. So let's try to soft engage somewhere else and set up another dive later on for, let's say, their backline, or try to force them away from that position. Because we get the cart to a certain point, and all of a sudden, okay, they're forced to go back. If they want to play aggressive into the cart, they're just gonna be walking to a kill box, especially if we maintain high ground. So let's say if for soft engages, you go to the high ground where above the, let's see, it's the yellow
Who
building,
wants to buy me a
the
present?
right where the mega health pack is. I don't know.
Church. That's what I get.
Yeah, the perch, that perch, yeah. Let's see here.
I need
Just maintain what you guys did during that last half of the last point of Dorado. Make sure you're calling out targets. Make sure you're calling out who you're diving on. For this, I want primarily supports and Diva on point. Supports, if you feel like point is too dangerous for you to be on, I want you to back up, and then Diva takes over from there. Try to sit around like a corner or something and try to heal your Diva up. Try not to force yourself onto point as much as possible, because you can get better value somewhere else by healing your team. Especially if you're Ana, you're long range healer, you can stand back and let someone else do it. So Diva and supports look to be the ones pushing cart for the most part. Everyone else try to find a place to set up for your dives. Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
They have double shield, Reaper on top of red.
Come over on yellow.
Their DPS.
I have Nash and Catwalk over here.
I'm seeing.
Reaper's coming for me.
I'm gonna stay back by Ana, just because the Reaper might drop down.
Yeah.
I'll stay back.
Reaper's on our Genji right now.
They're rotating all the way back around the
I'm
fountain.
lagging it. Nope.
And heals.
We play stuff.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, I'm okay
Oh
now.
man. Okay, I don't know if this summon.
We just back up. We're down two. Back two. They're gonna play aggro here, so if we get a pick on the Reaper, that'd be easy. They're on free now. Or were they always?
They always were.
Okay.
I should have Nano this fight. Do they have any ult?
We just play for Nano.
Run, he's
I
one.
have Nano.
Nice. Immortality.
We can Nano.
Nano yet? Yep.
Break, she's got no dash.
We're so low. For Nags. Go on, bap.
Bap. He's one. Gone.
Reaper statue.
Where's Reaper?
Reaper on point on your Ana.
Nice. Good stuff, guys.
Thank you.
I'm looking for bomb here. I'm looking for it early.
You guys don't need.
It looks like they're setting up high ground, so I'm gonna. They look like they're. When we dive, I'm just gonna bomb. Watch out, there's Reaper up there. So in the next dive, I'm gonna throw a bomb.
Yeah, they're just gonna hold that high ground from us.
Yeah.
Soldier fucked up.
I'm
What
gonna.
will they have here?
Once we get this payload around the corner, I'm gonna
Thinking
primal and
maybe
I'm gonna
one.
knock him down.
Okay.
Nice. Ryan's already down. We can go on Ryan right here.
Kree one high ground.
They have no remark.
Nope, nothing else.
Reaper on point on your
Nothing over
support.
here.
Reaper one.
Let them use their
Yeah,
ult.
then wait for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay, I'm backing up. I'm probably dead here.
We can save for Nano Blade.
They
Okay.
use Blossom, they use High Noon. What else they use?
I feel like there's another one.
Are they back up top?
Bap
Their
is.
BAP is at least. They might be rotating, so we can try and catch them on the rotation.
Yeah, they're
moving
really
now.
heading up to the high ground.
Great. I'm going to go up top. I'm trying to
Reaper's,
win now.
Reaper's close.
Reaper hit
Top
off.
background. Nice. Good.
No
Reaper
fingers.
hit in port cone.
Ryan slept.
Sorry.
Dude, work on range shield.
Okay.
They're gonna be close to shattered.
They just be shattered.
Never mind, they are not close to shattered.
Always
What
looking
ult
for
do they
some
have
more.
there?
They'll
Probably have
Bongo.
rally, right?
they'll probably have high noon. Son of a gun.
Alright, we're going in. Oh, come back, come back, come back.
Nice.
Nice deflect. Go on, bat. Nice. Then run. Break. That's even better. Then run.
Nice. Rissa coming in.
Just
I'm on
want my
point.
mech
You can go
back.
ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, we got Visor. Now we can nano Visor in this next fight.
That's some nano charge.
Nano
Oh,
charge.
I can get some more, maybe. Or rally
I got it now.
charge.
Or Nano Monkey. He's
What
fine,
the?
so either one.
Alright, down.
I'm actual one.
Reaper's on soldier. I'm moving.
We can nano
I'm
I'm
once
gonna
on
nano
the
you
fight.
here, Willow.
Okay.
Yep. Nanoing.
Go on, keep it in. Or Kree, I'm on
Kree,
Kree. Kree's one.
I can't leave card,
Okay, that's fine.
D.Va slept, main.
He's
D.Va
awake.
purple.
Purple.
We can go over center prom. We back. Just die. Part.
Back up.
Yeah, regroup.
Yeah, we can. They're going for you, Brick. I have boosters in one.
Let us hope for
My
different
bad, guys. I
outcome.
dove onto a Reaper. That's stupid.
Okay.
Awesome.
What ult do they have here?
I have high
They just used. Yeah, they'll have high noon. Probably. Did they use rally that fight?
Don't think so. They might have though.
I don't think so.
I think they've used it recently though. Whoa, high ground is really under control.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good
Okay,
pick.
we're up one.
Yeah.
Nice. Ryan's one.
Nice,
Ryan's one.
nice.
Next one.
Get the Ryan.
I'll be a decoy, sure.
Right then, Moira.
Moira, one.
Moira.
Moira on point.
Moira on point.
I got her.
Nice.
D.Va.
And it's just Steven.
Just D.Va up top.
Reaper.
Reaper one.
Then McCree.
Briggs left on
McCree
point.
one.
Brig.
Break.
Break one.
Ball neck. 8.
Whoa.
Hey.
Nice.
There we go. Nice job.
Score.
I
you guys-
laughed when Ruby was just. I just want my mech back.
Bro, everyone was just killing everyone. I couldn't get any heal charge.
Yeah, that was a very nice job by everyone. Good job staying patient with the dives, and good job not being overly too aggressive for too much of that. Other than that, I don't have a lot of notes. I'll take a look back sometime when I get free time, and I'll see what can be reviewed for Monday. I plan on Monday at around when scrim time is normally supposed to happen. Other than that, good job today, guys. That's some good practice. Look back at the VODs on your own if you want to see what you could do better. That's usually what, for me individually, helps a lot. I know sometimes you're not sure what to look for. My advice is look where you die most of the time, because you can see, oh, okay, I didn't see this, or I misused my cooldowns here, and all that. But yeah, good job today, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying learning dive. I know you guys prefer the brawl, but
I love
it's
monkeys.
good. Yeah, it's good to learn. Anyways, hope you guys have a good night. That's all I have for you guys.
All right, thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
See you later.
Thanks, Dino.
Thank you.
Alright,
See
good night, guys.